Hello, I'm Christopher Coppola. I'm going to have my fireside chat with you. This chat is for my friends in Slovenia. Izola, Slovenia, where I'll be traveling very soon to help throw a mini PAH Slovenia festival. I'm very excited about this because Slovenia is a country that is on the rise. It's a country with great history, but now that it has its independence, it's a country that is definitely doing some very innovative things out there in the rest of the world. So I'm very excited about meeting the people. I'm very excited about learning something from our Slovenian friends, but also to tap into some of that innovative energy, which I've heard from many people. Slovenia is a country to watch. I've been asked to talk about what cell phone art is and what the PAHFest will be like. Cell phones are, it's like food now. There are even places where there isn't very much food, but yet everybody has cell phones. And most cell phones have video capabilities on it because people now, instead of writing, they shoot visual letters and send them to their friends around the world. It's a way to feel connected and that you're part of a bigger picture and part of the human spirit. My thing is that instead of just being connected, we should be using cell phones, which we have with us all throughout the day, as kind of like a paintbrush, as a tool to hone your skills. I like to say that Verdi wrote a fugue every morning to keep his artistic chops honed. We could be using our cell phones, since visuals are the great communicator these days, universal all over the place. Though music is as well, but we can incorporate that into your cell phone art as well. But use it to hone your eye, to educate your eye, to find your voice, to work on your creative process. So what I do at PAH is I do kind of a guided content where I give you a subject that pertains to your community, and you go out. Once you get the subject, you have 5 hours to shoot something on your cell phone. Most cell phones have a minute or less, but I want you to cut it in camera. That's the fine line. I don't want you to download it on a computer and cut it. I want you to learn how to educate your eye during the moment, during the spontaneous moment. I call it the John Cage, moment, where you have a clock of space, a 1 minute space, and you figure out how to maneuver your cell phone within that space to depict what the topic I give you means to you. I will allow you to have cell phones that only shoot 15 seconds to do 4 acts, 4 reels, 4 acts, 4 movements, but you have to send them all 4 to me, and I will cut them together. You cannot cut them together yourself, because I'm trying to make this different than actually shooting something and then editing it. It has to be done in your mind and in the way you design your shot. And that's a good learning practice to hone your skills. Kind of like Verdi having to write a fugue every morning. It's sort of like a puzzle. You have to figure it out. The other contest, which used to be called webcam art, is now going to be called Your Tech Portraits. This is another form of guided content, but because people do like to communicate and share, I think it's important to do a portrait. I think self-portraits are great, to figure out how you would show yourself to the rest of the world. And if you don't want to do a self-portrait, how you would shoot a portrait of another human being. But you can use your cell phone, you can use your webcam on your computer or a separate webcam, you can use a digital still camera, you can use a video camera, but it all has to be digital, not film. Because it all goes online and it's immediate for people to look at and to view and to vote, and it's accessible. That's what we like about it. So what I want you to do is to create a portrait that's 1 minute or 2 minutes, and you can cut it on your computer, or you can cut it on your camera or your cell phone, whatever capabilities you have, but it has to be a portrait of yourself or another human being. And again, I'm extremely excited about coming to Slovenia. I've heard from my father that it's a wonderful place, and it's going to be a real treat for me to be part of the creative process there with you. Thank you, and I'm Christopher Coppola, And this is my fireside chat to my Slovenian friends. I will see you soon.